life. 1 GB on series. I just realized I only have one. I mean, just for. I'm just gonna take care of these war wasps here. Or I'm sorry, not ram war. Yeah, they are normal war wasps. Ram war wasps, surprisingly, are extinct. That's so weird to me. I don't understand how that works. Like, you just, like, you know, apparently the species of ram war wasps only exist in a machine. So does that imply that ram war wasps were supposedly bioengineered by the Chozo? Specifically for the Hive Mecha? Because we don't see them anywhere else. Ruined War Wasp Hive. I have no idea why they put so much dialogue for it's like, yep, it's destroyed, move on. It gave you they actually gave you information on what the war wasps do when their hive is destroyed. War wasps are resourceful insects. The destruction of a hive will not deter the survivors from rebuilding a new home. Surviving war wasps will defend new sites with their lives until the hive is complete. Which is exactly what they might have done after when we destroyed them on the last episode. So yeah, that's nice. And look at that. Listen to the ambience of the listening to the ambience of the Chozo ruins, and now we have mechanical whirring noises in the background, which those exact noises are carried over to the Quadraxis fight. Well, actually, not the Quadraxis fight, the Quadraxis theme. It's fitting, but it's so weird of how there's mechanical whirring noises in the Chozo ruins. Second excerpt theme song, and then it's just completely gone by the time when you slay the slay the plated beetle, which is what we're going after next. After when I just take what I need over here, but slowly but surely. The environment of Chozo Ruins is becoming a lot more lively. However minuscule. Because after destroying the Hive Mecha, I guess that was just like the cornerstone of setting this place free. Actually, it is. But how did the Hive Mecha go rogue? Was it under control by something? Was it following its programming? I don't know. But now that we got the missiles, we can just take care of these things lickety-split. And now one just cowered in fear. Dumbass. Alright. Going over here. There's gonna be more scarabs to take care of here. Another row coming in over here. There we go. Got it. All right. We arrived in the place where we get our morph ball. Morph ball. There it is. Waiting for us to snag and get the hell out of here and crawl like a ball. Like a, you know, crawl like a ball and have fun with it. Can we actually scan the... No, we can't. Oh, wait, no, we can. We can. I didn't know that before. Magnetic rail system track detected. It appears to be active. Spider ball technology required to access track. Spider ball in a 3D Metroid game. Best decision they have ever made. Reintroducing a power up that made its first appearance in Metroid 2: Return of Samus, and comes back again in Metroid Prime. They saw, they lived, and they grew the potential the Spider Ball can give, and they put and they went a lot with the idea in the Metroid Prime trilogy. Best iteration of the ability by far. All right, so before we fight the plated beetle, we're in a battle royale with a bunch of normal beetles. Destroy them all, and then the plated beetle will spawn. Now, if only if I had, like, pointer controls, this would be a lot easier. Oh, crap, I'm depleted. Pointer control is just, like, just kill, like, 3 beetles at once with a single missile, but they're not giving me any missiles. What the hell? Well, this is inconvenient. What? Oh, my God. What are the drop rates for missile ammunition? I don't have any missiles to take care of the plated beetle. Well, isn't that something? All right. And this is the mini boss that teaches you how to dodge or strafe. Plated beetle, well-armored burrowing insect, vulnerable abdomen. Creature's thick cranial plating can repel frontal attacks. This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing it to make ramming attacks, only surfacing when it detects vibrations above. It then maneuvers itself so as to always face its rival, keeping its exposed abdomen protected. Unless it decides to directly ram into you. I'm pretty sure that people died a million times by this fight. When they first played this game. Vice versa in Prime 2 when you're fighting the Alpha Splinter. That thing is fucking ruthless on teaching players how to strafe. Because the problem that I have with the Alpha Splinter in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes is that it doesn't really... Okay, it is absolutely horrible at teaching you how to dodge, because by the time you're about to dodge, you just... that it just breaks out of lock-on range, and you're just like this by dodging its attack. It always catches me completely off guard every single time when I did that. The first time when I played Prime 2. It's also the time when I didn't know. It was like, oh yeah, charge beam does more damage. What was I thinking? Anyway, let's move on. Woo! Kick-ass animation of Samus learning how to do a somersault and morph into a ball. Press X to activate morph ball mode, and let's go. And thus the game is rewarding us for a job well done with this absolutely kick-ass funky beats that has now become the standard of Chozo Ruins. Let us continue. This is still one of my favorite Metroid tracks, specifically because of the implications that it uses to give the player a feeling of progress. Like, you're doing a fantastic job. And this place, there's really nothing else you should be afraid of in this place, because what have you got to lose? You're slowly regaining all of your lost abilities, and this is your time. Keep going. You got this. Whoever composes is an absolute genius. Oh, I already know who that is. Kenji Yamamoto. I'd be surprised if I was wrong, because this definitely does sound like Kenji's work. Not that I'm an expert on knowing the styles and identity from video game soundtrack composers, but yeah. Just take care of this gigantic swarm of beetles and we should be good. Wait, can we scan this? Pretty sure we can. Yeah, we can. These branches block most of the tunnel, but there is a small opening near the floor. All right. Now we've entered in, what is this place called again? The Ruined Fountain. With all this progressive motivation that Chozo Ruins is giving you now, it's still not enough to hide from the fact that it's still a rusted corpse. It's still not enough to change that. Fountain choked by overgrowth. Toxin levels are high. And now we're going to learn more lore about this place. As we struggle with the great poison, something stirs at the edges of our vision. It is the hatchling, Samus. We feel her across the void as she hunts the corrupted. Will our fates again be one? As our pride shatters, will prophecy become real? When all strength wanes from the Chozo, will it be the hatchling who fulfills our legacy? True sight eludes us, for the poison gnaws at all vision, leaving seers blind and filled with despair. Truth's blessings may come too late. And they were right. Entering Chozo Ruins is literally just dead on arrival. We were leagues, cycles, possibly, I don't know, centuries too late to, like, save the Chozo from their fate of great poison that they didn't know. The galaxy doesn't know. They wanted to warn... I'm pretty sure at one point they were trying to warn others about it, but they couldn't. And there's a Shriek Bat. Territorial Ceiling Dweller. Body temperature peaks at 121 centigrade. Okay. Shriek Bats have high internal temperature, making them easy to spot with thermal imaging. Thank you for that tip. They roost on cave ceiling... Ow, I bit my cheek. Ouch. Cave ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. And fail in the process because their aim is absolutely abysmal. I'm actually gonna go on the other side and go to the area that's supposed to instantly kill me, but I just want to show it off. It's right located, where is it? Oh, right over here, of course. Don't fall in, I'm begging you. Got it, okay. Okay, that's strange. Apparently I can't, ouch. Apparently I can't, scan the blast caps anymore. Terrain analysis complete. Toxin levels near 90% in local water supply. When decay flows, the hatchling will walk a poison path to the source. Were they predicting the prophecy of Samus Aran's arrival in Chozo Ruins? When decay flows, the hatchling will walk a poison path to the source. Well, they were right. Never underestimate the Chozo's intellect. Ravenbeak is a prime fucking example. The time of prophecy draws ever closer. It is said that when the plants wilt and the creatures change and all life fades, the newborn will descend from the sky. How do they figure this stuff out? Heat level critical, life support failing. Only time in the Metroid Prime trilogy where the effects of the Varia suit, or without the suit, while entering high temperature areas, damage you. Literally the only area in the entire game, and in the entire Prime trilogy, where entering in that area, entering in high temperature areas will damage you. It'd be interesting. But no, you just go to it immediately because Flagra has a Varia suit for some reason. Okay. Reaper Vine, powerful rock-dwelling tentacle. A single eye upon the Reaper Vine keeps a constant vigil, but its vision is limited to 10 meters. A scythe-like appendage on its tip is honed to lethal sharpness. The Reaper Vine will swing this blade wildly at anything that enters its zone of perception. And they look really badass, too. There's a lot of things to scan in here, and they are required. There are rune symbols around this area that is connected to a unique rune symbol door that will only activate when all four symbols are scanned. Like this one right here. This runic symbol has been activated. 4 runic symbols in this room must be activated. So it lights up. I'm going to ignore this. It's giving me another save station. The game really wants me to prepare for the worst, I suppose. Well, then again, it's right over here. So. Oh yeah, I actually need. How ill-advised it must be to immediately go straight after Flagra without the charge beam. Or that, or I can just perform the ice beam before Flagra glitch. That's apparent. Don't understand how people discover the most wildest shit in video games, especially early on. Then again, ice beam before Flagra. Makes you wonder. The path of corruption leads ever higher. Apparently the scan visor was able to translate that, but absolutely nothing prior, because it's like, oh yeah, all it says is Chozo. Whatever. Oh yeah, of course, we also need to get some missile expansions that we haven't gotten in specifically here. And also, now that we've got the morph ball, we can get that missile expansion in that supposedly 1 meter long in diameter tunnel. All right. Didn't turn red when I shot you, okay. Oh, there it is. I actually didn't notice that before. You can still see the Reaper Vine when they're like retracted in their holes. Very interesting. This large metal gate blocks entrance to the area beyond. 4 runic symbols adorn its surface. Matching symbols within this room must be scanned to gain access here. 1 runic symbol activated. Wonder what the I actually wonder what the runic symbols translate to. Is it a specific language? Is it Chozo, or just a bunch of scribbles? Wait a second. I thought they were like in the design of hands, like hand formations. One's pointing forward. That one has like 2 fingers. 4. I don't know. It's weird. Don't fall in. Okay, I fall in. Whatever. All right, more runic symbols that are like being so-called, I don't know, barely protected by those blast caps. I don't even know why you put those there. Oh yeah, and in Metroid Prime Hunters, the supposedly toxic fumes that the blast caps expel damage you. But not in on Metroid Prime. It's just gas. I guess. I don't know. There's another symbol over here that I completely... Oh, it's right over here. Right by the entrance. The one that I always completely forget... the one that I always completely forget to scan because it's so well hidden. Alright, so that was like 2 symbols scanned. What are the other ones? Run right over here. Oh, there's one more. Where was it? I thought there was someone over there. I think it was by like some sort of pillar. Oh, duh, it's right here. There we go. Now it's opened. And now activate the... It's literally a hammer. Activate the hammer symbol. Crack that shit open and give me the glorious fidget spinner. Man, 2 is way, way, way ahead of its time. They predicted the creation and origin of the fidget spinners. And Metroid Prime Hunters made it even more so by literally designing those symbols in Goria's chamber. Actual fidget spinners. Clearly, inspiration was taken from Metroid Prime. There's no other way. There's just no other way. We have returned to Talon 4, born here against our will by a great cataclysm from the reaches of space. A meteor came, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Though we perceived this from beyond space and time, it was but a curiosity, a brief flare in the infinite march of the universe. But the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land, clawing at life with such violence that we were ripped from our peaceful state and find ourselves wandering as shadows of the mortal forms we left behind. Let me reread that. Ripped from our peaceful state and find ourselves wandering as shadows of the mortal forms we left behind. I thought I had to do something with Chozo Ghost, but I was wrong. Searching for why we are here. Wait, what? That's curious. The way that's worded out. A brief flare in the infinite march of the universe burst forth into the land, declining life with such violence that we were ripped from our peaceful state and find ourselves wandering as shadows of the mortal forms we left behind, searching for why we are here. Oh wait, no, it wasn't implying anything. It was just a deep, very deep form of words of questioning one's existence now that your home has been ravaged. So what do we do now? Why are we still here just to suffer? That's basically what this means. It's like, why are we still here just to suffer? We found peace before, but now we are suffering. So why are we here? But oh my god, the way that it's worded out right here, I can't get over this. Ripped from our peaceful state and find ourselves wandering as shadows of the mortal forms we left behind, searching for why we're here. Who wrote this? Honestly, who wrote this? Who wrote these log entries? Because it is absolutely marvelous at storytelling and also just construction of writing in general. It's absolutely brilliant. And here we go. We got the fidget spinner. Let's take it. The charge beam is now in our position, and we piss off the ions because apparently this is what they were trying to guard. We should probably it's like I'm getting tired. It's like, hey guys, I'm getting tired of guarding this, aren't you? Maybe we should like wait a couple just like wait a cycle, because no one is going to steal this artifact, and no one's going to go bother stealing this artifact. So why are we even bothering? Why do we even bother guarding this? Oh shit! Actually, someone actually took it. What do we do? Prevent her from escaping. It's not working. What do we do? Keep trying. Just aim aimlessly. Aimlessly aim. She's approaching me. What do I do? I can only aim diagonally and I can only aim diagonally and go around in circles. Man, our life sucks. 1 meter wide. 1 meter wide. Unidentifiable obstruction. Unidentifiable obstruction. Earlier on, you said it was just a freaking tunnel that you can crawl in. Now you just call it an unidentifiable obstruction. It's a crawl space. Ah, crap. Missiles. We get some more missiles from the blast caps, or no? Oh, wait, no, this is an easier way. Hey, Gib! You gotta be kidding me. Wait, never mind. I was still absorbing it. Alright. There we go. Get rid of these. Who needs free aim, but he can just like auto target just by shooting them. That's how Samus's arm cannon always worked in Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime. When you're close enough, it'll just auto target, and you don't even have to lock on. Very helpful in situations like that. I completely forget what's in here. Besides you. That I don't care about anymore because you're dead. Anyway, wait, what the hell? Oh, I thought that was the door. I was so confused for a second. Records indicate superstructure has stabilized. Further collapse unlikely. What the hell is this? Is it powering on the door? It's not for anything, apparently. It's just there. Never even seen that before. Structural weakness detected in sandstone block's core. Alternatively, I could just, like, go through here like this, normally. Completely ignoring any sense of danger. Okay, sometimes the auto targeting feature doesn't work, which is weird. Locked door, who cares? Oh, now you work. I guess it's just very specific. Alright, so our next mini-boss, or boss, just call it a mini-boss, it doesn't have a health bar, is the incinerator drone. Underrated opinion. I prefer the incinerator drone over the hive mecha because, well, you know, for how it's designed, it's very interesting. Because when you're attacking the incinerator drone, it malfunctions slightly, and its flamethrowers burn the war wasp hive above it. And then you're not, and then it becomes a situation where you're not only dealing with the incinerator drone, but a swarm of pissed off war wasps at the same time. I really like that idea. I also really like these enemies because they're very cute. Stone Toad preys on creatures smaller than itself, vulnerable only from within. Stone Toad is able to remain still for days. It preys upon creatures smaller than itself. You already said that. Inhaling them whole. Anything it finds undigestible, it regurgitates. Stone Toads use their tusks as a last resort in combat. But they don't really use them, but they're really cute. They're very curious creatures, and you can't help but admire just their, you know, their docile and dormant state. Also, the noise they make is very cute, too. Best part is, they don't start moving or open their eyes until you approach them. It's like, huh, what's up? I was like, oh, is there a friend? Is there a friend approaching? Oh, hi there. Can I interest you in some snacks? It's in my mouth. Come and get it. No. No. I'm not going to. Actually, I'm going to just to show it off. Gulp. Yeah. Ew. I don't care. I'm about to increase war wasp activity detected. Strong hive presence within this region. I'm literally approaching it. Burn dome. Yeah. Oh. I can still scan it as a regular war wasp hive. Even though it's not technically a war wasp hive, it's a barbed war wasp hive. Anyway, let's take on the incinerator drone, which shares the same theme as the hive mecha. Incinerator drone, programmed for high temperature waste disposal. Device schematics indicate a high risk of malfunction when internal power core is damaged. Unit has minimal combat programming, but can defend itself if necessary. This drone's intense heat blast compensate for its lack of battle prowess. There's literally nothing special about the incinerator drone. All it does is just like, just rotate back and forth, spewing, just blasting fire from its flamethrowers, and then occasionally turns around. These things, however, you really gotta watch out for. The barbed war wasp, airborne insect with the ability to launch its stinger at prey. And it's the only time you'll ever see it in this game, because all you ever see afterward are regular war wasps. Why? I like these. I like these enemies. They're so cool looking. A highly aggressive member of the war wasp family, this insect can propel the tip of its stinger up to 20 meters. The stinger tips regrow seconds after launch and can contain an acidic compound designed to pre-digest prey. Oh, geez. Oh, you cheeky little bastard! You're trying to catch me off guard just by paying a little bit too much attention to the barbed war wasps. Ow! Why did it launch me so far? Oh shit! There we go, got it. Not dead yet. Ow! Get over here! I'm not struggling with the guy. It's just that I'm not used to the main control style of Metroid Prime. But then again, I should be used to it because I played Metroid Prime Remastered and I played it I played in the original control scheme. What is my excuse? Oh, I haven't played this game in almost a year, I guess. Anyway, I got the Morph Ball Bomb. Regaining more and more of our lost abilities that we got from pseudo paralysis. I mean, the more that I think about it, it kind of on Samus losing her abilities by by just like being launched straight into a wall back first. Because it's her back, and possibly there might be something very important in her Chozo suit that, I don't know, disables primary functions. When your back is turned, you're always vulnerable, so I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. I tried to like make some sense on how it on how it like could do that, but it just doesn't. Energy spike detected. You really do like holding my hand, don't you? Literally not less than 5 minutes, no, not less than a minute, and the game has already given me directions over where I need to go next. On the other hand, we can, unfortunately, take care of the stone toads now. What is the point of these? Loading zones, loading screens. Oh yeah, that's probably the reason why. That's probably the reason why that Metroid Prime always has those morph ball tunnel doors or passages that close and only and reopen after a while. It's because the game is reloading the zone. Makes sense. Makes sense that way. Anyway, you're in the way. Sorry, Stone Toad, but oh god. I didn't need to see that much detail of what your innards look like. But I did. Basic systems appear to be operational. The device should operate once power has been restored. There really is no reason to like go in the there really is no reason to like to go in this area. I just want to like get it over with so that way it's, you know, done. Easiest puzzle in the entire game. Yes, that's right. That's right. And Caverns next. Oh wait, no, not Magmar Caverns. That's ridiculous. Flagra's next. Then we go to Magmar Caverns and fight nothing. It's the... I don't know. Metroid Prime did have ideas for like a boss fights or mini bosses in Magmar Caverns, but I guess they scrapped it for what reason? I don't know. Would have been interesting. Because one particular boss was originally going to be fought in the Magmar Caverns, but was trying to Fendrana Drifts in the Quarantine Bay in the end. That boss is Thardus, the rock monster. Criminally underrated rock monster. Because they think the fight takes too long. And it's a bit tedious. I think it's really fun and enjoyable. Just slowly tearing apart a boss to pieces. It's so it's a different kind of rewarding that I get from it. All right, so let's go save the game real quick and go teleport to that one room with the 1 meter tunnel shaft. There's another one right. 2 missile expansions in this one small room. Prep up for the next boss fight. Oh yeah, and also get that other missile expansion that's in the morph ball passage on the wall in this area. Oh shit! Forgot about you. Dead? Nope, you're still alive. I mean, game over. I wasn't careful there. Hurry up. Oh, right, of course. Need to go up here. Destroy this sandstone brick. Go over here. Actually, no, it's not the very first. The very first one is supposed to, very first morph ball puzzle should be the route to Flagra. Getting over it edition. Actually, no, it's not. Ow. Those deal a considerable amount of damage, actually. I'm surprised. Oh, crap. I knew I probably should have entered Morph Ball before I knew I probably should have entered Morph Ball after entering through this place, because that's what I always do. Oh my goodness. Those things are like, you know, biologic motion sense bombs. They are like motion sense bombs. Annoying motion sense bombs. Alright. There's actually another missile expansion we could get at the entrance to the planet, but we're not going there because it's a ways off. Okay, right here. Yep. Yeah, I could just ignore them. Fuck it. Ouch. I can't remember. Oh shit. Oh my god. Always go in Morph Ball when you're going through these narrow hallways. Those narrow pipe tube hallways in the Chozo ruins. Otherwise, you're going to be detonated by self-detonating bugs. Shrike bats are absolutely no issue. Alright. Alright, made it back to the Arboretum. Arboretum. I don't even know what that is. I'll look it up later. Or just put a caption on what it is. Fascinating. Anyway. Alright. Alright, we can't scan that yet. And also suggests the presence of a runic symbol here. Found it. Activate the runic symbol. There we go, fully restored. Oh wait, no I'm not. Who cares? Now, let me really look at the corroding presence of the depths of Chozo ruins. Well, actually, the surface of Chozo ruins. You know, with the presence of Flagra just destroying this place. How exactly did Flagra came to be? Was it Phazon? Did it just happen to, you know, exist as a result of this place simply just simply forming in decay? Because it is a weed, and weeds are never a good thing. They only cause trouble. They're always in the way of life. They destroy life by replacing it with its own. Venom weed, poisonous plant that retracts into the ground if threatened. Venom weeds evolve to thrive in the habitats of large organisms. They lure prey with brightly colored leaves, then detain it with tiny barbs that deliver a powerful toxin. Venom weeds rapidly decompose anything that succumbs in their midst, except anything that's made of steel. Which is how much damage over time? Okay, never mind. I was horribly wrong on that assumption. I was not expecting Venom Weed to deal that much damage over time. I thought it would just be like 1, 2, 3. Nope, I'm suddenly in Dark Aether. Even things made of steel. That is a surprise. All right. All 4 runic symbols scanned, and now we open the path to the Weed Whacker. room. Structural weaknesses detected throughout the sandstone wall. And now we can go through. Please stand by. And now we can go through. Not to worry, I will not forget scanning Flagra's tentacle. I mean, you can scan it before you enter the arena anyway. Oh my god. Just checking to see if there's anything of interest. Wait, what is this? It's probably just a bug. I don't know. Got enough Reaper vines? Alright. Oh wait, never mind, I was wrong. You can't. Alright, so... Okay, okay, that animation of Samus avoiding the poisonous leaf trail is a lot different in this game. In this version of Metroid Prime, it's a lot more different. Alright, so... one of Flagra's tentacles fills this narrow drainage channel. Analysis indicates that Flagra's central nervous system is located at the base of the structure. Why in the hell would they even include this as a part of a creature? As a creature scan, when it's literally just a tutorial thing? But anyway, here is the source of the pseudo-great poison in Chozo Ruins. Flagra. A praying mantis alien inhabiting a gigantic Rafflesia flower. A poison flower. The vein of blood flowers. Flagra. This mutant plant is a source of toxic water in the ruins. Flagra's growth cycle has been radically accelerated. As a result, it requires near constant exposure to solar energy to remain active. This exposure has made Flagra's outer shell thick and durable. Its lower root system is unprotected and vulnerable. However, exploit this flaw when possible. Concentrated weapon fire can daze it for short periods. This fight is extremely simple. All I have to do is like shoot it a bunch of times until it's stunned, and then after when it's stunned, you need to hit the solar panels. And after that, you go through one of the 4 tunnel passages that is blocked by Flagra's tentacles. Deploy a Morph bomb. It'll alight, giving you 2 more, giving you another solar panel to retract, rinse and repeat until it's fully wilted. Gotta say, the music to Flagra is extremely well fitting to the growth of a weed. Especially for a weed this gargantuan in size. Also, it's so disturbing to me of how Flagra's beak is in the shape of Flagra's beak is in the shape of a skull. Not sure if that was an intentional design or not, but look at that. Look at that. It is so fucking menacing to have a skull formation on its beak, and you know, its mouth is in the shape of a skull. That's so fucking cool. Oh wow, and I'm actually seeing more what Flagra can do other than area denial. How much damage does it deal over time, actually? Slow damage over time. Oh yeah. Also, Flagra's music. If I had to describe the music of Flagra, not only is it extremely fucking epic, especially when it gets good, it's also pure genius because, well, it's also genius of how it progress. Why am I actually dying this thing? All right, let me just make this quick. If I had to describe a Flagra's battle theme, it grows more worse and blooms in disaster. That's the musical genius behind Flagra's music, and it's not one of my absolute favorites Metroid tracks, but it's decent enough to where it gets credit for giving the sense of like raw intimidation for this gigantic creature that you're facing that's seemingly invulnerable, but no, it's just powered by solar energy. Oh, here we go. Oh my god! I had absolutely no idea I could do that. That scared me a second. That actually scared me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Also, this fight can be very annoying. Because you're constantly supposed to stun it in order for you to, like, hit all the solar panels. Another thing I like about Flagra's theme is the rhythm. Okay, that's something. Okay, that's something that's different. There's no there's no bum 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 jingle when you put a bomb on the bomb slot. Good thing too, because that's severely annoying. My ears might be playing. My ears might be playing tricks. Is it playing the full song or not? What the fuck? Okay, that is severely weird. It's playing in a loop? Okay, that's not right. I think I might have screwed something up in this fight, and now the best part of Flagra's theme is not playing for whatever reason, and it's almost dead. Is it supposed to do that? Something clearly must have happened. Yeah, it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to do that. Might have been a glitch. It's not supposed to do that. There's no way. There's no way that this is a version exclusive. A version exclusive of Flagra's theme in Metroid Prime for the GameCube. There's just no way. Oh, wait, never mind. There's a bum bum bum. Wow, way to kill the mood there, Flagra. He didn't grow into the disaster I was waiting for. Instead, you wilted into half-baked greens. But anyway, Chozo Ruins is free of the corrupted pseudo-great poison of Chozo Ruins. I just said that. And now, the poison water has now been cleaned out. And, so, and now it's safe to submerge. Ah, very, very, very refreshing. I might have to do research on Flagra's theme on Metroid Prime, because it might have been updated. Was it a glitch? I don't know. It was so weird. But anyway, we got the Virya suit. And give it to us in a badass way possible. Defy all laws of gravity and physics, and we absorb it solarly. I don't even know if that's a word. We absorb it with solar energy. We absorb the light, and now we've gained shoulder balls. Our iconic shoulder ball pigments are now back in business. The Virya suit acquired. Dangerous areas of heat are now accessible. Interestingly enough, if you try to exit out of the area that you entered in, that Flagra blocked off, it's blocked off for the remainder of the game until you get... It is permanently blocked off for the rest of the game until you revisit this area and deal with Chozo ghosts. And after you deal with the Chozo ghosts, only then those vines will disappear. Okay, whatever. You could have just like I don't know, become removed as soon as I destroyed Flagra, but whatever. Dip in the water. Whee! On the second excerpt of Chozo Ruins is playing now. I guess we're technically in the depths here. Oh yeah. That was a very harsh fight. Give you all the energy to restore. I actually need that too, thanks. It's a good thing. It's really a good thing that I had that I took that second energy tank when I had the chance. All right. Pulse bamboos. I think that's what they're called. Pulse bamboo. Life form of raw energy. Periodically releases explosive segments from its body. Pulse bamboos are energy beings, invulnerable to most known weapons. Electrical energy can harm them. However, they lack any intelligence beyond an instinctive attraction to other charged energy sources. Pulse bamboos produce energy constantly. All excess energy is shed, regardless of who or what may be nearby. Yep, just ignore them. I always like to interpret the top left and top right top left and top right spheres on the pulse bamboo to be its eyes, and the one in the center be its nose. Ouch. Okay. Jump down! Take the plunge, you won't die. Ouch! No, but my femur probably will take the plunge and die. Need the super missile to break these open. Is there lore over here that I'm missing? There it is, yeah, right over here. The world of living things feels strange to us. We who have existed so long in the edges of time and space. It is clear now that we Chozo can never return to our dimension, not while the great poison reaches even further into the planet. It is so powerful, this creeping evil, that our wills are crumbling and our minds beginning to fail. And so, before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We've begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts, and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness in our ethereal states. Even when we are done, it may be too late. You did what we... You did what you could, Chozo. Now, lead the rest to the fallen star that has arrived on your home. To rid the source once and for all. At least, that's what we plan to do. Alright, so what I plan to do before arriving to Magmoor Caverns is get one energy tank and... Oop, that's the wrong area. Is get one energy tank and a missile expansion. So, can you go down here, please? Oh, stuck. I didn't know I could do that. Alright. Over here. Alright, here's the area I'm familiar with. With another piece of lore right here. Our sanctuary grows by the day. We Chozo know much of technology, but we have chosen to leave it behind on this journey. Our home here on Talon 4 will be a place of symphony. Structures hewn from the stone, bridges woven with branches, hallways, pure waters. We build around the ancient and noble trees, drawing from their strength and giving their own in return. All that is wild will flow around us here. Our race will be just one more group of creatures in the knit of nature. It is our hope that such a great understanding of the nature of the universe. Once our city here is complete, we will peer inward and just... I wonder how long I lived in Talon 4 before the crisis began and ended. I liked it better when I had, 20 minutes or, I don't know, half an hour of cooldown before you'll actually give me more information on where I need to go next. But no, it's like less than a minute every time. Getting kind of bothered by it. This appears to be the first of 3 locking mechanisms that sealed the gate. The lock is active, but its key slot is sealed by a weak metal grating. Doesn't make this easier for myself and do this. We're being sucked in by some unknown force in that one slot, and we cannot escape it. It's probably magnetic, probably magnetic force in those slots specifically. It's the only morph ball slots that isn't like, electronically, charged to like a, hold you in place. You're just sucked in there. Why am I avoiding this missile expansion? There we go, got it. All right, missile expansion acquired, and now we get the energy tank after dealing with these beetles. And the easiest way to get this energy tank is to just take it and just walk backward. That's it. Because it's a one-way exit only. 3 energy tanks. And now we can go to Magmoor Caverns. I used to say that Phazon Mines is the worst area in the entire game because it's so freaking confusing and very easy to get lost in every time when you go in there. But time has changed, and then I've just like times have changed, and I've officially concluded that Magmoor Caverns takes the freaking golden stained fake ass pedestal as the worst area in the game by far. The reason why is because that there's barely any interconnectivity in this area to begin with. And when you get lost, when you're going the wrong way, you have to go through a gigantic glorified hallway of a path that is so ridiculously linear that it takes a long time to get where you need to go. But I do like the entrance of Magma Caverns because it's very ominous. It feels like that you're like entering inside the gates of hell or something like that. Extremely epic. But I'll talk more about Magma Caverns in the next episode. I basically gave you the majority of it in a game design standpoint, but let's just bottom line, I don't like how this place is designed on the map. I just really don't. Well, anyway, that'll have to include the end of this episode of Metroid Prime, episode number 3 in the Metroid Prime Marathon series. I hope to see you again in the next one. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you later. This is GBA049, signing out, going offline, and see you next mission. Why am I still in Cheeto Vision? Oh, it's because of those fumes. That's fascinating, I guess. But yeah, anyway, bye.